Title of this video right here is Kanye West reveals how Kim Kardashian was Diddy's main freak-off worker. Now, I know that's a very bold title in itself, but now think about the fact of how Kim Kardashian actually got famous. She basically filmed a freak-off on camera for her big, major stardom global fame. And then from that point on, she literally got the fame and the money that she wanted. Now, I could literally see her being a freak-off worker, not having to be on camera, not having to have that like global mainstream media just for her doing the freak-offs, but doing it behind closed doors and getting paid her money. It seems right up her alley. So without further ado, let's see in this video right here what evidence they bring to the table as to how she was the main freak-off worker, man. Let's see what's going on. Smash the like button, subscribe, especially if it's not your first video of mine you're watching.
Yeah, do for the personality, that's tough.
Make it make sense, man.
This girl. So if you have not heard, Kim Kardashian allegedly had some videotapes and audio tapes that was actually recovered in the raid at P. Diddy's home.
And the Kardashians kidnapped my daughter in public, and I didn't have the address of my child. None of these is that want to say something now.
So this man right here is Sir Lucian Charles Gray. He's been the CEO of Universal Music Group since 2010, so he done seen some shit. So I had to go to the damn documents.
Yo, this Diddy situation is getting worse.
So I had to go to the damn documents.
Yo, this Diddy situation is getting worse day by day. And the worst part of it all is that more people than we ever thought are getting exposed. Right now, Kanye West has alleged that his ex-wife was the one handling all of Diddy's freak-offs. Now, we all know that the Kardashians were a staple at Diddy's parties, and they had a great relationship with Diddy. The word has it that Kim K has made several appearances in Diddy's freak-off tapes recovered by the authorities. The sudden connection between the Kardashians and Diddy has opened a Pandora's box that no one saw coming. Kanye West. Okay, so we all know that Kanye has been seemingly canceled by the Hollywood industry after he said a few disrespectful things to the community. Well, the word has it that Kanye was allegedly silenced as he started to expose the entertainment industry, and that was damaging their image. You all might remember that infamous paparazzi interview where he exposed handlers and sacrifices? Well, it turns out from that day on, he had a target on his back. And have you all noticed that Kanye seems to have disappeared from the mainstream media?
This truth is gonna be heard. I can't send none of y'all meat males, y'all puppies, y'all little boozies, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal.
Fans have also noticed that it was
interesting how he included Meek Mill and Puffy when we have them on camera calling each other daddies. I don't know, that's weird. He definitely knows
his golden period when he was with Kim Kardashian.
Boosie, he said, Boosie, what the hell did Boosie do? And I remember he also said, Jay-Z and Beyonce, I ain't scared to name nobody. He also said that. Yeah, I remember shit too.
Kardashian, his ex. And as soon as he divorced Kim, his reputation and his career took a nosedive. Now, it wasn't that Kanye was not talented. In fact, he was called a genius in the music industry. But fans speculate that Kim might have had something to do with it, as we all know that her reach is sky high. In a recent sitting with real-life street stars, Jaguar explained that when Kanye was exposing the industry, no one wanted to hear it. Therefore, they allegedly opt to kick him out of the spotlight.
I think he's telling everybody exactly what they don't want to hear. He's doing the same thing I did 2 years ago. It's just he's Kanye West.
Now, during that time, Kanye was being burned at the stake. But as soon as he started to say things back, he was branded as crazy. It looked like everyone was trying to say ish about Kanye, as if they were all in on a prank, except for Kanye, of course. Jaguar pointed out that Kanye's brilliance was not appreciated, as it could not be suppressed, and that might be the reason everyone is so eager to label him as sick. Not to mention, around that time, Ye revealed that he was being threatened by a well-known celebrity trainer, Harley Pasternak. Harley actually sent Ye a message claiming that he could help Ye in getting out of that mess after he had a loving conversation with Ye, or he could have Ye institutionalized. His message stated, "Second option, I can have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you, and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same." You might not understand, but there must be a great power backing Harley up that he had the guts to threaten one of the hottest rappers at that time.
That's crazy. He was the richest nigga in the world, in America, the richest black man in America. And motherfuckers telling you, I could send you to zombie, and talking to you like that. I could send you to zombie land and all that. Like, that's crazy. As soon as everybody, when Cat Williams said he walked in that secret party room, then all of a sudden something came on when he was crazy. Kanye's crazy. Like, it's crazy how, what's crazy is, every time somebody exposed the bogusness, gay shit, they get labeled crazy.
And Love Records was not being used for workers, substances, and laced drinks. Kim Kardashian, Diddy. Okay, so netizens have just discovered that Kim Kardashian and Diddy had a pretty nefarious relationship that they both allegedly tried to hide from the public's eyes. Fans found out that Kim Kardashian unfollowed Diddy just a day before.
You think Kim K and Diddy had smashed? Honestly, I believe it. I believe it to be so. I think Kim K is definitely one of the industry tutors that should be going around, just like the top dogs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the only one she probably hasn't, but you never know, is Jay-Z.
She get the easy appeal, not easy like any regular nigga could fuck her, but Puff rich. And she liked that lifestyle. So she got that when she was with Paris Hilton, they was running around having threesomes with Usher and celebrities. Like, that's their lifestyle. So you think Puff probably been fucking her, or had her on deck trying to get opportunity. And they probably ain't even attracted to each other. He like dudes, so he probably just fuck her because it's like the thing to do, like it's trending to fuck him. And she probably the same. Well, she just want to see what he about, but don't even like him for real. Like, this shit weird.
But I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it is more likely that Jay-Z hit Kim K too. And it sounds crazy, but I feel like it's more likely that he did than did it, to be honest.
Oh,
you already
probably
know
did.
Jay-Z wasn't loyal to Beyonce that whole time.
The raid happened. Now, this step threw many people off the loop, as the allegations against Diddy had been popping up since November last year. But Kim allegedly decided to cut ties with Diddy as soon as the authorities got involved. Sketchy, right? Anyway, so you might have noticed that the mainstream media has not been active in delving into the deets of the lawsuits filed against Diddy. It may be because of the big names involved in the complaint.
It's because of this man right here, Lucian Granish. He is one of the most powerful men in Hollywood and music. And he been up in Diddy's room.
While Kim and other Kardashians had a great relationship with Diddy throughout the years, however, they seem to have disappeared from the scenes as soon as Diddy's homes were raided. The sources claim that the investigators seized Diddy's firearms and every electronic device they could find. Now, this is critical information, as Lil Rod alleged that all the rooms in Diddy's mansion were wired, and allegedly, Diddy had a habit of recording famous people in compromising positions. And guess what? Kim has allegedly made an appearance on more than one tape. It is being said that she D'd men so Diddy could get videos of those men to blackmail them. Not to mention, Kim's dirty past has also been making the rounds on social media. We all know
She D'd men so Diddy can get video to blackmail them. That mean what can that stand for? D-R-U-G-E-D. They don't want to say the word. So if I say the word, what's going to happen to me? I don't know. Cancel me. But anyway, if a dude drug a chick and get her in a position, fucking her on camera, that's called rape. Kim, how is information coming out? If they get her saying this or they can prove this, I don't know how she gonna beat this. She gonna have to deny it. But if she, how they know? If she ever admitted this shit, and she unfollowed them the night before, the cameras came to the raid, televised. What other, I'm from the hood. I seen a lot of niggas be raided. Nobody is never news trucks. Nobody never know ahead of time. You gotta have a major inside connection, inside plug. That shit making sense. This shit is major.
that the Kardashians have always portrayed them.
Wait. So they're alleging that Kim Kardashian was actually one of the lures of other high elite men to get footage on them and then blackmail them. You know what I'm saying? Who's really gonna say no to Kim Kardashian when you're in an industry like that? Let's be honest now.
Diddy could get videos of those men to
And
guess what? Kim has allegedly made an appearance on more than one tape. It is being said that she D'd men so Diddy could get videos of those men to blackmail them. Not to mention, Kim's dirty past has also been making the rounds on social media. We all know that the Kardashians have always portrayed themselves as being self-made millionaires, but that is far from the truth. A fan spilled the beans on Kim's stolen career. Yeah, you heard that right. She said, in the beginning of her career, Kim stole $120,000 from singer Brandy when she worked as her closet assistant.
I heard about that.
Brandy's mother, Sonia Norwood, sued Kim and her siblings for charging over $120,000 in unauthorized purchases from her American Express card in their own clothing stores. She would go on to date Brandy's brother, Ray J, with whom she had made an X-tape. We now know that there were several tapes to choose from, and her mother made that choice based on which one she felt Kim looked best in. So she literally began her career with a tape of Ishy BJ's and stolen money.
Shitty blowjobs.
She explained that Kim gained traction as an early influencer after she paid for half of her followers on Instagram. And mind you, this was long before anyone knew that this was a thing. The entire brood of Kard Jenners did this as well, so that it appeared everyone was following this family when they were not. In addition to that, apparently Kim worked her way up to tax evasion using her mother's church, called the California Community Church, as an
You know what's crazy? It's like, one thing I'm realizing within the entertainment industry, in the music industry, is that people just leverage wherever they could find their power.
Maybe
So,
fucking up the church's money.
The leverage power that he has as of right now as to why he's not going to jail, why he's not getting exposed by all these other celebrities, is just the fact that the power he has is the footage he has on him. That's him leveraging the power. And if he's over here using Kim Kardashian to get more footage on these other elites, basically if he's going down, everyone's going down. So that's a lot of leverage power.
How she scheming on the church? You fucking up the church's money. And I think the reason Kanye exposing her is because he came in and Jesus walked. Like, he really believed in God. You evil. He said they evil when they got divorced and they started playing games with his kid and playing with him in the media, saying he's crazy. He started seeing how evil they was. He said the mama evil because now it's coming out, it was 3 different sex tapes. People already knew that because Ray J been exposing it, Kanye been exposing it. It's out there.
If you have videos of politicians, celebrities, entertainers, the whole 9 yards. Now, when it comes to Kim Kardashian and a lot of other, women, like really high women celebrities, what was the power that they leveraged? It was their body. It was their poom poom. That's the power that the woman decided to leverage. And whether they're doing it on camera, behind closed doors, that's the leverage that they have. And they end up getting money out of the dudes that have the power. So it's just like a whole entire lot of quote unquote power moves, you could say, being made.
Excuse. For context, this church requires its members to pay $1,000 a month for membership and 10% of everyone's annual earnings. By doing this, they all get a 10% tax reduction every year. Then, allegedly, their mom launders their cash back to them so they get the tax break without donating a cent.
Crazy.
You might be surprised to know that there are rumors that Kim went into business with J-Ho Low, a Malaysian businessman whom she probably helped money launder some of $4.5 billion from the Malaysian state-run Economic Development Fund, One Malaysia Development Berhad, by winning $350,000 in Las Vegas with Low's money. According to reports, Low is still wanted by Malaysian authorities. On top of all that, sometime back, Kim got busted by the FCC for promoting cryptocurrency without a disclaimer to show that it was a sponsored ad, which showed that she had took part in a pump and dump scheme aimed at increasing the price of cryptocurrency before it was sold to investors. Although nothing has been proven, but the turn of events is really suspicious. It is also coming to light that Kim is not a self-made billionaire. Glamour magazine reported that her father left $100 million for his 3 girls. The word has it that she also inflates what she is worth to get on the Forbes list, which is how her sister Kylie lost her billionaire status. Kim recently went on to give her own silver-spooned opinion to other businesswomen out there. She said, "I have the best advice for women in business. Get your effing behind up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days." That is rather rich coming from someone being sued for wage theft. You see, Kim was sued in Los Angeles Superior Court by 7 workers, accusing her of wage theft, retaliation, and more. The complaint alleged that cleaning and maintenance workers at her Santa Monica Mountains home weren't paid for all the hours they worked. didn't get overtime pay, weren't given required meal and rest breaks, and didn't get any pay stubs or documents related to employment. On top of that, the complaint alleged violations of child labor laws and that an individual was fired for complaints in her closet. They are nowhere as dangerous as Kris Jenner's. You see, one thing that most people don't notice is the identity of Kris Jenner's boyfriend. Now, Corey has pretty tight relations with Diddy. If you look back in time, you'll see that Corey was the first one on site when Kim Porter passed away. If you think about it, Diddy might be on very close terms with Corey if he called Corey only moments after his girlfriend died. Fans believe that
the craziest thing is that Kanye...
Man, that's crazy. He worked for the police. He's Diddy's best friend. All of a sudden, only inconvenient. Your ex-wife died. Baby mama, whatever she was to you at the time. I watched that story too. You record 24 hours a day, every other day. But the day when she died, them footage is somehow gone. You guilty off of that alone. Then come to find out, you call, the first nigga you call is a motherfucker to help you cover the shit up, basically. Because you're not cooked. He could turn on him. What if he undercover the whole time? Kim Mama been around a lot of deaths too. What if he investigating her? What if he playing a role? This shit is getting deep. What the fuck is going on? And this bitch got all these schemes. Stay scheming. Remember, Kid said little Slimmy named Kimmy taught her to say "may I have" instead of "get me." Oh, she wanted her name just happened to be Kimmy, and she just happened to be one of them bitches. Was she before that? She used to be a Slimmy. Before that, body work.
And West had actually exposed the fact that Corey works for the CIA. So if he ever wanted to figure out the cause of the death and cover it up or tell the truth, he could do either one. He works for the CIA.
It might be possible that Corey was paid by Diddy to act as his alibi in Kim's sudden demise.
Yeah.
Anyway, although Corey is known as a tour manager, he has close ties with a number of big names including Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Ellen. Fans believe that there might be more to Corey's manager gig than meets the eye. Kanye alleged that Corey might be one of the rumored handlers that work for the higher-ups to keep the stars in line.
I have a feeling this man, Corey Gamble, is going to be part of the industry fallout that is happening right now.
Well, it looks like Kanye has always been against Corey being so close to his children. And in a previous post, he even claimed that Corey was godless. He said, "God has a plan to remove the godless Corey, needed to never be here anyway. And I think he's a nice person. Not a great person, a nice person who used to be around Puff's family, then got around Justin Bieber. And then when Chris got divorced, he slid in. He once told my wife he knew what music she should be listening to. So when I seen him a week later, I had him removed from my daughter's birthday party." Fans believe that Corey was allegedly hired by Diddy to infiltrate the Kardashians when they were becoming famous. The word has it that since the Kardashians were becoming hotshots, Diddy wanted to have close connection with them that eventually led Kim to attend Diddy's parties. You see, Kanye has always been protective of his children, and he even name-dropped Diddy when he claimed that his daughter was abducted, and he didn't know where she was. Kanye claimed that after Corey entered the household, the Kardashians started to act sketchy, and the said incident took place around that time. Let's not forget that Kanye even mentioned that Diddy was one of the feds long before the raid happened.
Yeah,
A fan pointed out, Kanye West told us that Diddy was a fed, just like how Epstein was working for Mossad. Diddy's role involved gathering incriminating information on celebrities and affluent individuals participating in weird behaviors at these creepy gatherings. Newest lawsuit, Diddy. Sean Combs isn't exactly keeping a low profile since the feds raided his Miami Beach and LA mansions over a month ago. The embattled rapper has been spotted all over Miami-Dade County. Bystanders have seen him golfing with his twin daughters, grabbing a bite to eat at a health food restaurant, and taking a bike ride around his...
It's like this man Diddy don't really care about nothing, bro. Like, he's really just out here still just chilling. It is what it is. It is what it is. It just shows. You can have a lot of evidence against you, multiple lawsuits, video evidence of what he did to Cassie, but if you have power and you have strings to pull, you're basically good.
People keep saying that he don't care. I'm confused. What is he supposed to do? Go sit in the corner and wait? Like, you gotta be open-minded about the situation. We not in his shoes, but just imagine if you lived a rich lifestyle for 20 to 30 years. This is how you used to live every single day. The video Cassie come out, you know you done did dirt all along the way. So when this video come out publicly, some of your common sense gotta kick in like, okay, my ride finna be over soon. This shit finna end soon. I'm finna be a downfall. Like, you know it's coming. You just have to know. So if you used to live in this rich lifestyle and you still rich, and now you thinking, damn, what if they got enough on me to lock me up forever? You probably got the videotapes thinking they held you all this time untouchable. But now you're getting touched, nigga. You're not untouchable no more. So your Illuminati pass expired, nigga. They ain't protecting you no more. Nobody protecting you. Somebody say he ain't pay his Illuminati bill on Twitter. Funny as hell. But that's what it seemed like, because they ain't protecting you no more. So he supposed to not live his life no more, like spending time with his kids and spending money and trying to make last memories possible. It's almost on some, that shit is so crazy to even think about.
Star Island neighborhood. In most of the pictures shared on social media, the 54-year-old rapper
Most people have a price.
is either smiling or looking unbothered, despite his personal and professional life completely imploding. Combs recently shared a cryptic new post on his social media. In the video, he said, "Not hysterical, not frantic, not anxious, not fretful, but steady in the storm. Looks bad, looks tough, but remains steady in the storm." The 54-year-old is facing SA lawsuits from Liza Gardner, a woman going by the name Jane Doe, music producer Rodney Jones, and Joy Dickerson-Neal. But Combs has denied each of the claims, and his lawyers recently filed a motion to dismiss a number of claims in the Dickerson-Neal suit, claiming that statutes that did not exist at the time the alleged misconduct occurred and against corporate entities were not formed. In addition to all that, Combs is facing another lawsuit, and this one in a six-figure business dispute that alleged that Combs left a New Orleans design firm on the hook for $100,000 in material costs after postponing.
Alright, so we're gonna leave that right there. Comment down below what y'all think about Kim Kardashian, man.
Y'all like and sub. Comment what y'all think, man. Y'all think she cooked? Y'all think she can spin it somehow to be like, if I tell my part in it, then like she gotta try to play it like he forced her or something, maybe? Because if you got paid, then if you get paid and you do a crime, you got paid for that. You're still responsible for that crime. You involved. You gotta be forced, like fearfully forced. Like, he threatened me. You gotta prove that. So it's like, if she can't do that, it's gonna. What y'all think, man? Comment what y'all think. Like, sub, share this shit, man. We gotta figure this shit out. Mr. Break shit down.